Hi guys, it's Margie, the Bootleg Knitter. How's everyone doing today? It is the end of January. Like, oh my gosh, where did this month go? It flew by. Absolutely insane how fast this month went. We had farm show and I kind of chilled out after farm show. I was a little tired. I mean, I've been working on some stuff, don't get me wrong, but I haven't been going as gung-ho as I usually go. But I'm starting to get recharged. I've been very busy all day today. I had to go downtown. We did some grocery shopping. And then I did take a nap because I had a headache. 9 people that I know in my area had headaches. And I think there's a cold front moving in. Not that it hasn't been cold, but it got colder, a lot of wind. And so it must have been a low pressure system. So a whole bunch of us had headaches today. It's pretty bad when your brain is a barometer, right? So anyway, I took a nap and then I woke up and then I've been mordanting yarns. So when you mordant yarn, you prepare it to receive dye. When you do natural dyes such as indigo, cochineal, marigolds, you have to mordant your yarn so that the dye will stick to the yarn. Otherwise it just washes right out. Well, sorry, with indigo you don't have to mordant. Indigo it has its own mordant in it. But like the cochineal, madder, which is a plant, cochineal is a bug. Of course, marigolds are a flower. When you dye with those, you need to use a mordant so that the dye will stick to the yarn. So I've been mordanting. I use alum, and you have to do 1 tablespoon of alum for every 100 grams of yarn. So it's 3 tablespoons. So I go through a lot of alum. I'm actually doing a class for some homeschoolers. I'm sorry, I lied. It's not for homeschoolers. It's for the Mennonite school down near Myerstown somewhere. And I'm going to teach them how to drop spindle. And I'm going to teach them how to not only drop spindle, but also we're going to dye some yarn. So I've been mordanting because I'm like, if I'm getting the dye pots going, we are going to, stay there and dye some yarns. So what do I have going on? I have my table right now is just covered with stuff. First of all, I'm making hats. I had an order for some hats. Now this yarn is pretty fun. If you can see all the little brown spots in it, grayish spots in it, that is reflective material. So when these hats are done, if a light shines on them, it reflects, just like a bicycle. So that's pretty cool. So I had someone call me and say, hey, can you make me some hats? I'm like, sure. So I got a whole bunch made. I need to make 3 more by this weekend. No problem. I'll finish this one tonight. And then I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I got this one. And it's pretty stretchy, typical watch cap. I have this one. These are all my own patterns. This one, I love this one. It's so fun. I have this one, which I love the little lace in it. And I have a blue one. There we go. So this one I'm doing a little different. Let me put these back away. This one I just started. I'm doing a double rib just to give it a little bit of a different look. So knit 2, purl 2. And these are a little smaller skeins. I usually use 2 skeins per hat. This one is a little bigger, so it might be like 2 1/4 skeins per hat because they're smaller skeins of this reflective yarn. But it's pretty soft. It's okay. It's acrylic. It is what it is. But I like the idea that if people are running or walking to the train station, if they live in a commuter area, if the light hits their head with their hat on, it's going to reflect and they can be seen better, which is nice. What else am I doing? Like I said, I'm preparing yarns for dyeing, and I'm going to have some beautiful new yarns. I'm so excited. Before I just did some DK, plain old merino, plain old Highland, Peruvian wool, nothing special. So I decided to get some special yarns and add them to my repertoire so I have more variety to sell. So when you buy my yarns, it goes in so that I could do the school programs for free. So like this Mennonite school that's coming to Isaac Meyer on Thursday, I do not charge them. Now, if they want to buy a yarn to take home, then of course they have to pay for it. If they want to just do the class because it's for the kids, it is free. So I teach them, I dye the yarn for free. So then I sell that yarn so I can keep doing these classes for free for the kids. If you're an adult, I'm sorry, you gotta pay for the class and you gotta pay for the yarn. The kids of the future, pay it forward for the kids. So when I sell my yarns this year, I'm gonna have a couple different varieties. This is, oh my gosh. I wish there was touch-o-vision. Look at this, you can see the halo. Look how soft this is. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm hiding my face, I don't care. This is, all right, 53% border Leicester, 34% silk, and 13% cashmere. Absolutely beautiful. I'm working on a sweater right now. When I'm done that, I was gonna spin some cashmere and make a sweater out of cashmere that I spin, but I think I'm gonna make a sweater out of this because it is absolutely amazing. I mean, I have made a sweater out of wool that I spun, but I'm like, oh, I'll spin some cashmere, I'll make a sweater out of that. I still might do that. But when I touch this, and it's already done for me, I don't have to spin it. It saves me a lot of time and energy. Just so gorgeous. So I'm gonna have a bunch of this dyed. I bought 20 skeins of this, so I'll have some to do. These are 50 grams. I think I forget how many yards are in 50 grams. I have to go back and check. Now this is a chunky boucle. They call it bobble chunky. Oh my God, I love it. It is so fun. Look at this. Isn't it awesome? So this is 50% alpaca, 50% Highland wool. They are 100-gram skeins, so it's probably about, I don't know, close to 200 yards. I'm not sure, but 100-gram skeins usually run from like 160 to like almost 200 yards usually, depending. I've had them 260, 310, 190, depending on the wool. So I don't know what this is. I haven't counted it yet to figure it out. I will count the yardage coming up, and I will have that, of course, written down on it. So I got the super soft, I got the bobble. Oh, wait till you see this one. I know I only ordered one of these because this was a sample, because I didn't know. And the picture, I'm like, I didn't like the picture. But I'm like, let me try it. Let me just do a sample skein. Oh my gosh. Look at this. It's called Teddy Bear, and it is like a soft, fuzzy teddy bear. Now it is 70% Highland wool, 30% superfine alpaca. It is 100 grams, 87 yards. This is, oh my gosh. I'm definitely gonna dye this. I'm not sure what color yet. I just want to hug it. I've just been like hugging this all day. I'm probably gonna keep this for myself, but I will be ordering some of this for dyeing purposes. I will be dyeing it with natural dyes, and I will have them for sale. I'll talk about where my first sale is coming up. I'm also doing some mini skeins. So these are sock mini skeins. They are 20 grams each. So if instead of, say you want to do a sock, 3 different colors, instead of buying 3 skeins of yarn, ending up spending $90, $80 to $90 if it's high quality wool, you can buy mini skeins, and you end up spending $30 as opposed to $90. So it saves you a lot of money by buying the mini skeins, because you're only buying how much you need in each color. So if you buy, 2 blue, 2 red, there you go. So cute, right? So these are 25% nylon, 75%, I think it's Highland wool, I believe. Very nice, very soft sock yarn. So I'll have mini skeins. I will be dyeing these with acid dyes, because you get some of the real vibrant colors with the acid dyes. There you go. I also have Sparkle DK. I did not open my bag yet, but I have Sparkle DK. It is merino and nylon. It is superwash. It is DK. It is so soft, and once you dye it, the sparkle comes out even more. It is absolutely lovely. I love Sparkle DK. I will have some plain old merino superwash DK, I have some non-superwash. I will also be having some that is, worsted weight as well. So I'm trying to have more variety so that there's more choices. I have also been working on a sweater. Let me show you this sweater. So this is from my friend, my big friend Pete. Love you, Pete. He's awesome. Now this hurts my hands, so I'll work on it for like 2-3 hours. And 2-3 hours and I have like this much done. This is not something you can relax. So if I'm tired, I start making mistakes. So this is the front. There are 19 different stitches, 19 different stitch changes. There we go, moving over. Now this stitch is done on the back. So you can kind of fly on most of the back until you get to this part, because these bumps are made on the back. You're doing something on the back to make these. When you get to the front, you just purl. So that makes this stitch a little different. So, and then again, now I go to, this is just a repeat of the first side. I absolutely love it, but it's tough on my hands. I ended up buying a bigger set of circular needles so that my hands aren't so, it's just not so tight. So by the end of the day, like after 3 hours, my hands start to hurt. And I'm doing this with my friend Pete has Shetland sheep. This is his Shetland wool. Holding two together, you see it's pretty thin. It said DK, but this is a really thin DK. It's on size 6 needles. That's what I had to do to get the gauge. It's already heavy. This is just the back. Pete, this is not the sweater. This is just the back. My buddy Pete, he's a big man. He's very, very tall. He's a big guy. So like from armpit to armpit, he's like 27 inches. So that's basically, this is about 27 inches across. Yeah. So again, that's the back. This is the front. So I'm doing it in pieces. This is the Ryan clan from the Aaron.com clan website. So if you go to Aaron.com and look up their clans, they have clan sweaters that you can buy the patterns for, or you can buy the wool and the pattern. So this is my third one I'm making, and this one was pretty complicated. There were some stitches I did not know how to do this stitch. This one's pretty cool, right? I didn't know how to do this stitch. I have never done this stitch before, and I have never done this zigzag stitch before either. I love that zigzag stitch. That looks really cool. All right? Very cool. Anyway. So yeah, I don't know why that's looking a little different there. Let me see. Oh no. Whatever. So that's what I've been doing. I'm just looking at this one stitch. It's looking a little different, but it's just the angle. It's fine. So I have to work more on Pete's sweater after I get all these hats done. So like I said, 3 more hats and I'm done the hats. And then I will be I shouldn't say solely, because I never solely work on one project at a time. I'll be doing some weaving. I have a couple of things I want to weave. I have some dyeing techniques I want to play with, because we're getting ready for a farm show next year. So we're going to be playing with some dyes, and we're going to be doing natural dyes again. If you want to see our shawl, it is on the Walk-In Art Center. Walk-In, WIAC Fiber Guild website. There's a lot of pictures of it on there. I know it was in the Pottsville Republican Herald, I think is the name of the newspaper. Last week, it was in the Reading Eagle today for January 28th in the Berks County and area section, whatever that's called. I don't know. Yeah. So it's in a lot of places. It's also on my Instagram page. My Instagram page is The Bootleg Knitter. So check out my Instagram page. My YouTube, again, is Bootleg Fiber. So I want to show you, this is my new gym I go to, Hybrid Fitness. Coach Dan, you're the best. I want to talk about this book. So I have this girlfriend who is absolutely amazing. And she loves that I'm doing the kids for free and all that fun stuff. So she sent me this book, Wild Color. And it has to do with all natural dyes. It is written by Jenny Dean and Karen Diedick Hasselman as the consultant. It's Wild Color, the complete guide to making and using natural dyes. So it talks about all different types of natural dyes and how to do them. So I think I'm going to start getting into mushrooms. How fun? Not those type of mushrooms, guys. Get your mind out of the gutter. You're not the psychedelic kind. The mushrooms for dyeing. Yeah, because you can get some really cool colors with mushrooms. Yeah. So I already drink mushroom coffee. Again, it's not psychedelic mushrooms. It's like, mushrooms for your health. So I guess that's all. Oh, where am I selling? My very first selling opportunity will be February 16th at Daniel Boone Home. No, I lied. Sorry, not in February. March 9th. Sorry, March 9th is my first time I'll be selling at Daniel Boone Homestead from 12 to 4. I'll be demonstrating, I'll be selling. So again, March 9th at Daniel Boone Homestead, 12 to 4. I will be selling there. My next time, that's in Pennsylvania, Daniel Boone Homestead, Pennsylvania. I will be in New Jersey, March 22nd at White Hill Mansion. Okay, White Hill Mansion's having their Revolutionary Day. Very cool place. Go check it out. March 22nd, I'll be inside. I will be in period dress. I will be spinning, and I will be selling. Again, so when you buy the yarns, it helps me do the kids' programs for free. Okay, because I said I just spent $600 on yarn. So I have to make that back. Okay, because again, I'm not rich and famous. I'm a retired teacher. If you want to learn how to drop spindle and you were anywhere near Allentown, Jim Thorpe, I'm teaching a drop spindle class. February 22nd at Curly Goose Farm. Again, it's right by the Allentown Airport. It's not far. So again, February 22nd, Curly Goose Farm. I'm doing a drop spindle class. Go to the Curly Goose Farm Facebook page. If you want classes at Isaac Meyer Homestead, go to the Isaac Meyer, M-E-I-E-R, Isaac Meyer Homestead page on Facebook, where it says more with the little arrow, push more, and there'll be events. Click on the word events, and all their events will be coming up. I'm doing, I think it's 5 classes there. We start February 8th, where we'll be cleaning a fleece. I'll be teaching how to skirt the fleece, how to wash the fleece to prepare it for eventual combing and spinning. And then, I said we're having a series of 5 classes: cleaning the fleece, preparing the fleece, drop spindle, spinning, and weaving. Oh, dyeing as well, yeah. So we're doing this whole series at the Isaac Meyer Homestead. You do not have to do the whole series. You can just do one class. So again, check out their Facebook page, ISAAC-MEIER, Isaac Meyer Homestead. Go to more events, check it out. It's a really cool building. It's from the 1700s. I will tell you, a lot of times it's cold during the classes. We heat it, we have a fire going, but definitely wear your woolies, like, your wool clothes, because it's cold. But once we get the class going, it warms up and it's all fun. I think it's part of the ambiance. And when we do the open fire dye classes, the fireplace is so big, I can put a queen size bed in it. Yeah. And so you're like right in the fireplace, putting the yarns into the dye pots. It's so much fun. Yeah, so I'm hoping to be doing some classes at the Walk-In Art Center. It's Walk-In Art Center. It's called the Walk-In because it was a shoe factory. It's in Schuylkill Haven, Pennsylvania. Check out their website. I don't have any events for me there yet. I'm not sure what kind of classes I want to teach yet. I've been thinking about it and when I want to do them, probably during the summer. All right, if you have any comments, questions, definitely comment. Guys, please share this with your friends, and I hope you all have a great day.